welcome to my channel. Thank you for spending time with me this time of the day, and I thank you for the likes, the subscription, the comments that y'all left on the previous videos. This is the English version of the video that I just did today, and people have been asking me to do it in English for others who want to know about the process. My last video was about the top visas to come to America. But this one is going to talk about the DV lottery process. The DV lottery process, which in Ghana we call it American lottery. With that process, the American government gives 50,000 people the ability to just come to the U.S., live here, and have a pathway to become American citizens. With this process, most of the time there are people who pay other people to do this for them, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply for this lottery, and so that you don't have to pay. I mean, if you want to pay somebody for their time to do the lottery for you, that's okay. But you don't have to pay. Nobody charges you anything. And the other thing is that when you let somebody who lives here in the U.S. to apply for you, it doesn't improve your chances. So you can do it yourself, okay? So there are two main eligibility, and the one is country eligibility. So your country of birth, that determines your eligibility. So there are some countries that are disqualified. So you have to check to make sure that your country is eligible for you to apply for this lottery. The other thing was education eligibility. The minimum requirement is high school certificate or high school diploma. The previous one that we used in Ghana was SSC certificate. So if you have the certificate for high school or SSC, or if you have some vocational training, 4 years experience from vocational training, of which the past 2 years you have worked, then you can use that to count for the educational requirements. So to apply for this lottery, you will need your passport, you need your date of birth information for you, your family, your wife, and your kids, all of your kids. So on the application form, the first thing they ask for you is your name. They ask for your first name, your surname, or your last name. The next thing they ask for your date of birth. They ask you for your place of birth, which is the city, and then they ask you their country of birth, which the eligibility is based on. And then they will ask you, or you basing your eligibility based on your country of birth. If you are a Ghanaian, or if you are any applicant that your country is eligible, then you say yes. Then the next thing they will ask you is like, what is your highest level of education? So at the time of application, if you are in college, then you have to put some college or college courses. There's an option for that. If you are a high school graduate, you give that information. Just know that saying that you have a PhD or a master's degree or a high school certificate, neither of these help you. It doesn't improve your chances. This, the American immigration system under this DV lottery category is different from the Canadian system that will give you more points for your level of education. The American system doesn't care your level of education. So make sure you're truthful, because when you win, they will ask for the certificate, and they're going to see the date on there on your certificate. So make sure that you're being honest. One thing that I forgot was your mailing address. Make sure that you put a mailing address that you can use, that you receive letters, you will receive mail from there, so that when you win and they need to notify you and they send a letter through there, you will get it. Because if you don't get it, they don't care. It's not their fault. It's not their responsibility. So you are responsible for making sure that you put the right mailing address there, your post office address there, so that when you are notified, you can put your email address there, and you can put your phone number, so that you have like other means of them communicating to you. The next thing that they will ask is what your marital status. Your marital status. Are you married? Are you single? There's nothing like engaged, courting, dating, or talking to someone. None of that. It's either you're married or you're single. If you're single, are you divorced or are you widowed? So those things. If you're not legally separated, then you need to include your wife. Say you had an issue with your wife and y'all just, she went to her family just for things to cool down. You, the man, you're staying away from the home just for things to cool down. That is not a separation. So if you're not legally separated, if you're not divorced, then you need to put your wife in there, whether your wife wants to come or not. Okay? And then they ask you for your children, the number of children, all of your children who are under the age of 21. So you put all of your children on there, all of your stepchildren, so the children that your wife brought into the marriage, your wife brought into the marriage, you put on there. And then you have to put, the date of birth for your wife, and then her address, and then you do that for the kids also, the date of birth and all that. The last and the most important thing that you have to put on there is your passport picture. So they have a requirement, and most of the passport places throughout Ghana, they know the requirement. If you go to the State Department website, they have a requirement there that you have to follow. So the passport is for anybody who is included on this application. So you, the principal applicant, so I'm assuming the father is a principal applicant in this scenario. So he needs the passport picture for himself, his wife, and all the kids. But the wife, in the case, they don't need to have passport at the time of application, but you, the principal applicant, need your passport. And then when you're done, you submit. When you submit, they send you a confirmation number. When they send you a confirmation number, you just scan and save that email in your Google Drive or email it to yourself, so that the following year when the winners are selected, you can go and check your status to see if you won. Okay? One way to improve your chances of, getting selected as a married couple is for you to apply, and then for your wife to also apply. So you apply with your wife on the other case, and then the wife becomes the principal applicant. She will put you on there, and then the case and everything, the same thing again. So make sure that if you're going to take this approach, you're going to apply for your wife also, then make sure that you both have your passport. Because remember, the principal applicant needs to have a passport, a valid passport. And then after that, that's it. You make sure that you save all of the information that you have. The website the State Department website has useful information. You can check your passport picture to make sure that it meets the requirement. If it doesn't meet the requirement, it will tell you, it will reject it until you fix it. The lottery process runs from early October, through November, early November. So it's about a 1 month window. And then the selection is done in May the following year. And then the following year, if you have won, then the following year you should be getting closer to your interview and then getting your visa and then moving here. But that is it. That is as simple as that. You don't need to pay anyone. That is as simple as that. That's it. So let me know. Give me your comments and let me know how I did. And if there's anything that I need to improve on, it's great to let me know in the comment section. If I'm doing awesome, also I welcome compliment, critique, And I'll see you on my next video. Subscribe, share. Subscribe, comment, and share. All right. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I love you guys, and see you on my next video.